there gamers, probably Senpai here, and today we're going to be discussing some tips and tricks for the Forget Me Not Dreamsnap challenge. Now here on this channel, we've been really fortunate to place well with most of our Dreamsnap challenges, and I really love doing videos that can help provide tips and tricks to anybody that's like feeling stuck or maybe lost with a particular Dreamsnap submission. Now the Forget Me Not Dreamsnap challenge is one that I was so excited to see because I just really love the dark villainous vibes, and this is the first time we've had a Dreamsnap like this, so I am just really eager to dive into it. Of course, this is an outfit challenge, so one of the first things we're going to dive into are your different options for a Forget Me Not outfit theme and the different ways you can utilize the filters to access and find the outfit that works for you. In addition to that, we'll be discussing some settings that are great for these photos, and if you're planning to upload a photo from the Forgotten Lands or any of the darker areas, stay tuned for the end of this video because I have a massively important tip to share with you near the end. Now, before we get started, I would just like to ask you guys to do me a massive favor and hit that thumbs up button. It helps more people find these videos and it helps me out a ton as a small full-time content creator. Also, if you have not done yet, please be sure to subscribe for more Disney Dreamlight Valley and gaming content. If you would like to see more of my content, you can find me streaming live on Twitch Monday through Friday. I'll leave the link to my Twitch channel in the video description down below. Lastly, if you're ever looking for critiques or some extra feedback on your Dreamsnap before you submit it, or maybe you want to change it, you can always join our Discord. We have a dedicated Dreamsnap channel in there, and you can share your Dreamsnap with community members and get some feedback on your entry. Hopefully that can help you feel a little bit more confident or comfortable with your submission. Now with all that out of the way, let's dive into today's video. We're going to start by picking apart this challenge. So as you can see, this is the Forget Me Not challenge. It is an outfit challenge, and it reads, channel your dark side with outfits based on the forgetting. Think night thorns and shadows. The mandatory requirements are 4 purple and 3 wondrous. Suggested are black and strong. So with that said, let's take a look at our options here. We'll start by going into the all category, and we're gonna set the filters. We're not gonna be using the toggle, and I say this a lot in my videos, the main reason I don't encourage using the toggle is because you don't really know where the toggle items stop and the next items begin. So I would recommend using the filter because it'll actually remove everything that doesn't apply to these items. So we're gonna go purple and we're gonna go wondrous. So now we go back and you'll see that everything we see here in the all category, this is everything that has both traits. Now, keep in mind, you don't have to apply both filters. If you want to find more items, you can always just filter for purple, or you can always just filter for wondrous. By applying outfits that are separately purple and wondrous, you'll find that you'll see a lot more variety when building your outfit. Now, I do want to say here, I do believe there is one outfit in particular that is just going to be one of the ones we see a whole lot. And personally, I love this outfit, so even though I'm sure we're going to see it a lot, I'm still planning on probably using it myself and maybe tweaking it a little bit, maybe changing a couple things or adding some features to it. But that outfit, of course, is the nightmarish boots, the thorny pants, and the thorn-laden jacket. When it comes to channeling the forgetting, there isn't really an outfit in the game that just screams forgetting or forgotten like this outfit in particular does. Now, you may disagree with me on that. That is, of course, just my opinion. But I do love this outfit. And even though we're going to see a lot of people using this outfit, I guarantee you that, even though we're going to see a lot of people using this outfit, don't be discouraged from using it. We're going to discuss some different ways that you can utilize this outfit, but still stand out from the crowd. So how exactly are we going to do that? Okay, well, let's start by applying the boots, the pants, and the thorn-laden jacket. Now, these are 3 primary pieces I feel like a lot of people are going to be using, but where you go from here is how you can transform the outfit and give it your own signature look. And what we're going to be considering here to put our own personal spin on this outfit are going to be the other items such as your back piece, earrings, mask, glasses, hats, makeup, and hairstyle. Like I said, I believe this is one of the coolest outfits for this challenge, and since a lot of people are going to be using it, we're going to want to find a way to stand out a little bit. Now, before we dive into the different ways to change this outfit, I just want to point out one thing. If you try to submit it just like this, you're going to see that you're actually short 1 purple item. So here's a fun fact about how to work around that. If you go to tops, because the top piece of this is actually your coat, if you go into tops and then you just go to filter and then you go to purple and go back back, you'll find that you can actually put a top on under this, right? So we can put on a purple silk shirt. We can do the purple Good to Be Bad t-shirt. We can put on the purple Monsters University tee. There's all kinds of different shirts that you can place under this one. So we're just gonna go with the purple silk shirt for now. And now you'll find if we take a picture, we could actually submit. So we have 6 out of 3 Wondrous. We have 4 out of 4 purple. So we're good to go on the submission. Now that doesn't mean we just wanna say, okay, we're done. We don't need to do anything else. Because of course, like I said, a lot of people are gonna be using this outfit. So we're gonna wanna customize it a little bit. Starting with glasses, you'll notice that if you activate the filters for purple and Wondrous, you only have 2 options. You have these gold and purple jeweled frames, and then you have the lenses of shadows. Now, maybe you're okay with using these, maybe you're not. If you're not okay with using these, then I would encourage removing one of those 2 filters. We already have everything we need in order to actually submit this photo, so you don't actually need to stick to the confines of these filters if you don't want to. Like we just showed, we already have everything we need to submit. So this is where customization comes in for this outfit. You can actually use any glasses that you want to use. And there are tons of options to go with here. So there's all kinds of different glasses. You can even go the route of masks. This actually applies as Wondrous, the plague mask. So you could even use this. For me, I feel like the mask is a little bit too big for the outfit, so I'm not a huge fan of it. You can use this black eye mask here. There's all kinds of different things that you can utilize here to really capture your inner forgetting. As far as hats go, there's all kinds of hats to use. Again, if you want to get more Wondrous and purple items on there, you can simply by using your filters. You can do the malevolent horns. These apply as Wondrous. They're really cool. There are so many different options to take this forgotten outfit and really spice it up. So don't be afraid to experiment. Don't be afraid to cycle through a lot of different things. I've already got my outfit plan and I'm super happy with it, but I'm not going to show it on stream because I don't want a bunch of people to recognize my avatar during the photo shoot, during the voting session. I just like to keep my dream snaps confidential out of fairness. So my advice when customizing this outfit is just to look at everything. Look at glasses, earrings, neckwear, coats. So my advice to really customize this outfit is to look at glasses, earrings, neckwear, gloves, bracelets, back pieces. Just look at all of your options and find something that just works for you. Remember, the ultimate goal with your Dream Snap is to make something that you feel good about. And don't forget to save your Dream Snap after submitting. The best prize you get from any Dream Snap competition is the copy of that Dream Snap that you felt good about. And the last thing we're going to dive into as far as outfits go, because I could show you all of these different options, but I feel like that would take a really long time, and I trust you guys to be able to look through these yourself and use your filters. Let's talk about makeup and hairstyles. So we're going to dive right into hairstyles here, and since we're going for, the forgotten vibe, let's say I keep my current hairstyle for now. If we go to our coloring, right, I could go with your first option for coloring is going to be your roots. So if I wanted to do black and purple, I could go with black here for the roots. And then on the right-hand side, I can go with a darker purple or purple here. So I would say I don't want it to be super bright personally. So I would go with something more like this. And again, you don't have to go with this necessarily. I'm just giving you some examples, but it just adds to the overall look of the outfit. I think it's really fun to kind of play around with. I'm going to go with a slightly lighter black. Yeah. So something like this. Now, like I said, you don't have to do this exactly. I'm just giving a little bit of an idea here. But playing around with your hair for this particular challenge, I think can really help set you apart. And then another thing you can do too, like I said, is your makeup. Now for the makeup, let me take off this little mask real quick and we're going to go in here. So if we go down, now for this part of the video, I'm going to move myself. I know I've been kind of blocking my avatar, but I hope I've been able to give you guys a decent look at it so far. We're going to select eyes. Now for your eyes, right here, you have eyeshadow right under that. And there's a lot of different ways you can set your eyeshadow. You have opacity here, which basically how blended it is versus how bold it is. And you can do all kinds of different designs here. So if you look down here, this is the different ways that you can actually do your eyeshadow. These are the different designs here. And right here we have the colors. So let's say I wanted to do something like this, but I didn't want it to have that yellow. Well, then you would just select the yellow. You can go with black here. And then for this side, we can go with a brighter purple if we wanted to. And then for here, we can go with a darker purple. So you could do something along these lines. There are a lot of different options here with the makeup. And I want to show you something else as well. You can also do your lipstick. I know a lot of y'all out there have already played with this, but there are a lot of different options you can do as far as your lipstick goes. You can do a border lipstick, and you could do a top and bottom, different colors here. There are all kinds of different options that you can do with this. If your avatar has a beard, you can also change your beard color. For me, I just have stubble, so, you know, I can always darken that if I want to for this challenge. There's all kinds of different options there. Now I'm going to go ahead and remove this lipstick for now. I'm going to go ahead and remove the eyeliner for now as well. And we're going to take a look at face paint. So face paint has a lot of different options here, and you really could go with like any of these. You can go with a small subtle one where you make that like dark or purple. You can go with one like this. You can go with, I like this one a lot, the scaly one. I think it looks really cool. There's also this like Halloween one that might come in handy during a Halloween Dreamsnap event. We'll see. But for now, let's go with this scaly one. Let's go with this one. So we'll see the main colors for this. The primary colors for this are going to be red, this purplish hue, and this like cyan. And I know you can't see the colors right behind me, but just trust that I'm changing them. You'll kind of see the color palette here. So we're going to get rid of the red and we're going to go black. We're going to get rid of that purple hue and we're going to go with a much darker purple. And then for the cyan, which is like the primary color of it, you know, we could go with a very dark purple. We could go with a black. So we're going to go with a darker purple here. Now, like I said, you don't have to do this, and you could use any one of these face paints. Like we could use this one. We can take this one and go black and purple here. So there are all kinds of options with the face paint. I really like this, actually. This looks really cool. And this is just black and dark purple for this one. So, and also I'll need to change the color of my eyebrows. I just realized they're still my natural hair color, even though the hair is black and purple. But yeah, taking this outfit that a lot of people are going to be using and making it unique by adding all of these different aspects to it, changing your hair, changing your makeup, changing the top piece you have, all of these things can help set you apart from everyone else, because I'm 100% sure that so many people are going to be using this outfit. And honestly, that doesn't bother me. A lot of the times I'm like, oh, I hate seeing the same outfit over and over. But to be fair, for the Forget Me Not challenge, this outfit is just so good. I love this outfit, and I'm sure a lot of people do too, especially when it comes to bringing in your forgotten side. Now, I'm not saying you have to use this outfit. Maybe you hate this outfit. That's totally fine. But I'm just saying if you do use it, I would be careful to find a way to stand out a little bit. For example, if we dive back into neckwear here, you can even throw on like this whole kerchief here. And I mean, I feel like that just like fluffs it up even more. It looks really cool. You can even throw on the gamer headphones if you wanted to. There's all kinds of different things you can do when it comes to using this outfit. Like, I feel like that looks really cool. And again, this isn't the look I'm using. This is just me giving some ideas on just how customizable this really is. Now that we've dove into the outfit customization, let's talk about the setting of this photo. Now, of course, this is an outfit challenge, but since a lot of the outfits are going to share similarities, your background and your setting is going to have a huge impact on how your Dreamsnap does. Since we're already inside, let's go over some tips for an indoor photo, and then we'll go into some tips for an outdoor photo. Now, when it comes to taking your photo indoors, you do have a lot of options to work with. We've included some in this frame here. I highly recommend going into your photo selection and using the filter for purple, because you're going to find so many things that work so well with this aesthetic. Now, of course, the mirror behind me here, I know not everybody's going to have that. It's from the first Halloween Star Path, but don't worry, a lot of this stuff you will have. Most of you guys will likely have the fireplace here to my right. Most of you will have the thorny pillar. And remember, the description said, think night thorns. So using anything that's night thorn related is going to be a huge plus. And then using anything that's dark or purple is also going to fit the aesthetic really well. Now, if you are going to take the photo indoors, you'll notice here I'm using a black wall, and there are actually some other wallpapers. Like if you don't have the black wallpaper, you could go with the intricate thorn and lattice wall. So this one to me also is going to work really well. It even has night thorns on the bottom. The only reason I'm not using this one is because I didn't want to go over the top with purple. I wanted a nice mix of black and purple. So for this demo, you know, that's the one I was using. But like I said, you guys can use either one. Both are going to be good options. As far as your floor, I would definitely recommend something dark. There are a lot of different options when it comes to your flooring here, but you'll notice ones that are really bright just kind of lack balance with this overall theme. That's why I really like to use one that's like the dark wooden Chantilly floor or the double basket weave dark wooden floor. These dark wooden floors just seem to work really good with this aesthetic, so, you know, but you don't have to. And also, there is the purple floor, the eerie mouth marbled flooring. Sorry, I kind of butchered that. But yeah, you do have a purple floor as well that you could use if you want to double down on the purple. That's totally up to you. The dark rough stone tile floor looks pretty good. This dark wooden floor is also quite nice. But like I said, when it comes to choosing your floor, it's the same with outfits. Just experiment. Try a bunch of different things, swap out a bunch of different things, see what really, really feels good to you. All right, now once again, I'm gonna move myself because I wanted to show you guys using the purple color with the all filter, just how many different things it brings up for you immediately that work well with this. So the nightmarish wall scone, the thorny stained glass window, the thorny pillar, the thorny wardrobe, the thorny bed, the magic mirror on the wall, the poor unfortunate bookcase. Like, look at all of this stuff that just works so well with this challenge. And remember, this isn't just exclusive to indoor. Like, you can bring a lot of these things outdoor as well. So if you're building an outdoor scene to work with this challenge, just using the filter and setting it to purple is going to give you a lot of really cool things to use. And if you're looking for even more, you can also set the filter to black, and you're still going to find a lot of things that are going to fit. Like now we're getting the Well of Souls, we're getting the Gothic Castle window, the Late Riser bench, Maleficent's throne. This arched window to deep space has a lot of black and purple as well. Honestly, there are just so many different options to consider when building your scene. But using these filters to kind of go with the aesthetic you're going for can really help you. Okay, now for my last tip about being indoors, I want to go over something. If you were to take a photo right here, you can see it is rather dark and it's hard to really make out my outfit with this dark background, right? But there are some really easy ways to remedy that. When you're indoor, you have a lot of control over the lighting. So what we're going to do is we're going to go into furniture mode and we're going to go to lighting. And some of the chandeliers actually cast really good lighting. So we're going to go with the Chandelier of the Deep. It's one of my favorites because it does. And look at the floor glowing already right below me. So we're going to put one here and we're going to put one here, just like right across from each other. Now, if we go back to that exact same spot and I go back for a photo, look at how much brighter my outfit is. I can just see a lot more of it. I can make out a lot more of the room. I can see a lot more of the lines. Changing your lighting just a little bit can have a major impact. Now, if you want it to be a darker photo, that's totally fine. You don't have to brighten it up. I just want people to be able to see the outfit because it's an outfit challenge. Now, if you don't want to drop extra lighting, if you go into your filters, one of the best filters is actually this one at the very end. So if you open your camera and then you cycle over with your bumpers to filters, which is the third option here, we're gonna go down to the very last filter and select that. Now, this brightens it up a lot. So when you're indoors, it might be a little bit too much, but when I show this one to you outdoors, it is a game changer, and we're going to discuss that in a moment. But look at how much clearer the outfit is. Like I said, it's a little bit too bright in here for this one, but there are some different filters that you can utilize. They're going to help your outfit pop a little bit more. I wouldn't go with anything blindingly bright because it's going to kind of hurt the overall composition of the photo if you're not careful. And you could always go with the darker route. Like this filter here on the top right, this one definitely fits the aesthetic. I like it a lot. It might be kind of hard to see where the desk starts and the pants start. So like, you know, there it's kind of all mingled together, but you get the idea. So now let's talk about taking the photo outdoors. Now, of course, one of the prime locations for this photo shoot is gonna be the Forgotten Lands. And of course, it's very dark here. The Forgotten Lands just really offers the vibe and the aesthetic that we're going for, especially if you've done a little bit of decor. But if you haven't, remember, you can use those filters. You can go for purple, green, black, and you can find things that would look really great in the Forgotten Lands, and also don't forget to go into the landscaping menu. If you go down to furniture and you go all the way down to the bottom and you go into landscaping, you're going to find underbrush and trees. There are some amazing trees down here, like the Sinister tree. There's the Frozen Dead bush. There's the Dead Forgotten Lands tree. All of these trees can really help you capture this like dark foresty vibe if that's what you're going for. And we don't just want to think about the background, we also want to think about the foreground. For example, if I go over here to this Well of Souls and I open up my camera here and then I strike my pose, if I angle it right, look, I have this green glow like coming up at the bottom of the photo. Like that just looks really cool. Playing with things in your foreground is a great way to elevate your photo. So it's not just the outfit, it's not just the background, it's all of it. It's the foreground, the background, the outfit, all of those things together. Because if a lot of people submit something with a similar outfit, it's the rest of the photo that's gonna help guide the voting. Also, if you're considering using a pet, the scary squirrel is a really good option for this one. If you're not sure how to get the scary squirrel, or if you don't have it yet, you can actually unlock the scary squirrel just by doing Olaf's quest when you first get Olaf. But it is a really great and cute option for this particular challenge. Now, I will caution you here though. Be really careful with how you use a pet in an outfit challenge, because if you position yourself and the pet in a way that blocks us from viewing your outfit, it's going to be harder for people to pick apart the outfit and vote for that particular outfit. Now, like I said, everything in the photo does matter, but this is an outfit challenge, so people are going to be paying very close attention to your outfit. So if you hold the squirrel towards the camera and the squirrel ends up blocking a good portion of your outfit, well then it's gonna be hard for me to really know what you did. I can't see like the chest piece, I can't see the neck. I don't know if you have anything around the neck here. It's hard for me to really see the lipstick if you did do anything with the makeup. So please remember, during the outfit challenges, the way you position yourself with the pet can be the difference between getting votes or missing out on votes. Now, I do want to give one more really cool foreground tip, and this one I really like. We're going to go back into landscaping. We're going to go to underbrush, and we're going to select the thorn vine. So why are we playing with these thorn vines? Well, remember in the description of this challenge, it said think night thorns. So I know this is not a night thorn, but it has the same characteristics as a night thorn. So what we're going to do is we're going to put one of these thorns right here, and I'm going to position myself in front of it for when I take my photo. So we're gonna go like this, and I'm still gonna have my whole outfit here, but we also see this vine in the foreground. Now, the placement of this vine is not quite how I would do it personally, but having one like in the corner of the frame, or having one that kind of goes up the right side of the frame, as long as you can see your outfit and you're not cutting off any points of interest in your photo, then it is a really cool thing to have placed. So like, you know, if I moved it a little bit more and we still saw that green light, so now you can see that. You can see the lighting, you can see the paths, you can see the trees, and you can see that thorn vine coming through. Now, of course, the problem with taking a photo here is that we're in the woods and it's nighttime and it's dark and it's really hard to see my outfit. So this is the big tip for taking your photo outside. We're gonna do the same thing we did inside, except it makes a big difference out here. So look at this. If you go to this final filter, and there are a lot of filters to choose from, you don't have to use this one. You could do the, you know, I don't know if I would do black and white for this one. I mean, you could if you wanted to be like old-timey, but since like purple is one of the mandatories, you know, we want to be able to see the purple, of course. If you go through some of these, like I don't think I would do sepia, but if you look at some of these, there are some decent options to use. Like this one on the bottom left just brightens it significantly, but I prefer the one on the bottom right. This one brightens it enough to where we can really see the outfit. The lighting behind us really pops, and the purple in the sky even comes through. So if you're taking your photo outside, maybe you've already done this Dreamsnap challenge, maybe it was already submitted, but in the back of your mind, you were thinking, is it too dark? Well, if you're one of those people, just retake your photo and use this filter, and it's going to be so much easier to see. Now, I know some of you guys out there, you'll say, I'm not doing that, senpai. Like, you know, objection. Like, I think that it should be dark. Ooh, that's fine. That's fine. Like, you don't have to do what I'm saying by any means. I'm just putting this information out there for anybody that was like a little uneasy about their submission because they felt it was too dark. I'm trying to help people make the photo they want to make. I'm not trying to tell you to change your photo. I'm trying to help people make the photo they set out to create in the first place but weren't able to achieve. So this is the big tip I was talking about. It's these filters. Now, typically in a Dreamsnap challenge, you don't always have to use filters, but I feel like for this one, filters are going to be very helpful because a lot of people are going to be taking these pictures in the Forgotten Lands. They're going to be taking these pictures in dark, foreboding places. So having the use of your filters so we can make out the outfit is going to be a huge help. Just keep in mind, if you use this filter really close to lights, like right now I'm right up against these purple lights, keep in mind if you use this filter right up on lights, it gets insanely bright. So you might have to move away from lights a little bit. Just be sure to play around with it, you know, move back from lights, move towards lights, get the lighting that you're looking for, get the angle you're looking for. Don't be afraid to experiment and play around. And also check out these borders. You know, I think for this one, I'm not a big fan of the borders because I like to see more of the photo. So I don't really care for this border. And this one I've seen a few people use, but maybe in a whimsical type submission, I think this one could be cool, but it blocks so much of the photo and it makes it a little bit hard to see. But I do love this black border for this particular challenge. I love this dark frame, this like dark energy we're seeing here. And also this one, the wide angle shot, that one's really, really cool looking. Now you don't have to use a border, but if you wanted to, I would recommend maybe the one on the top, maybe these two on the top right, I think are my two favorites for this particular challenge, but you don't have to use either one of those. Just if you're interested, they are there. And there you have it. That's the tips and tricks that I have for this particular Dreamsnap challenge. Don't forget to think about what's in your foreground, your background, and find a way to make your outfit your outfit. Overall, I was ecstatic to see this one. I don't even really care how well I do. Maybe I'll rank as good as I usually do. Maybe I won't. But at the end of the day, I am so excited to be participating in this challenge, and I cannot wait to save and share my Dreamsnap with you guys whenever the voting for this one ends. I am just so beyond excited for this. If you enjoyed today's video, oh my god, hey, it's the Forgotten over there. Sorry, I got a little sidetracked, ADHD kicking in. Hello, my friend, welcome, welcome, hi there. We're celebrating you today, did you know? Anyway, if you've enjoyed today's video, do me a huge favor and hit that thumbs up for me. It does help me grow as a small full-time content creator. And be sure to subscribe for more Disney Dreamlight Valley and gaming content. As always, thank you so much for your time today, and good luck in your Dreamsnap challenges.